Hi, I'm Adam.
And I'm Joe.
And together we are the Maladjusted Misfits.
And this is the one where we talk about friends.
And depending on when you're listening to this recording,
we may have been dead for 10 years.
Boo! Welcome, Misfits, and hello to any new Friends fans that have stumbled across our podcast.
Every week, we re-watch the next episode in sequential order because that makes the most sense.
And then we break it down.
And we look up trivia.
And we give our own maladjusted take on the whole I don't remember why I'm mad episode.
We try and make each other laugh.
And fingers crossed one of you too.
That's true. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I made my first mistake at my new job.
You just included too many people on an email.
I didn't reply all.
No.
It was a group email, and I didn't realize certain people were in the group, and they got a little upset about the email.
That's barely even a mistake anymore.
Yeah, but it's also not, it doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel good?
No.
You just go, delete.
I tried to recall it, didn't work. All right, what are we doing this week?
This week we're doing the one with Joey's big break.
And what's our IMDb plot?
Joey drives to Las Vegas to shoot a new movie where he is in the lead role. Rachel gets an eye infection but is reluctant to seek treatment because of her eye phobia. And Phoebe is mad at Ross, but doesn't know why. That seems unnecessarily wordy.
Yes, it does. It's a very, non-specific episode, and they put a lot of description in there. Our episode director is returning. Our Macy's Day Parade director, Gary Halverson.
Gary.
Yep, he's back. Next to Friends, in which he directs 55 episodes, he's directed 61 episodes of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Ooh.
Yeah. And he was trained as a pianist at Juilliard, but is primarily noted as the director of situation comedies such as Friends.
Huh.
It's funny when you don't do what you went to school for.
Yeah, doing the change-ups are always fun. Gary was like, well, I'm sure I could direct sitcoms if I could get out of this place. La, 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 da.
Our episode writer is Will Calhoun.
Will.
He has a teleplay credit. He's written 33 total episodes, 2 more episodes coming up in season 7, then no more.
Then no more. Okay.
Sorry, then no more writing credits.
Okay.
But he has 72 producing credits for Friends, seasons 3 through 7. So 7 he's done. He's done with Friends in season 7, but he produced more than he wrote.
Okay.
Our Shanna Goldberg Meehan has the story by credit. For this episode, and wrote in some capacity 55 different episodes of Friends.
Okay.
You know how they have story by, credit by, teleplay by.
Yes.
Seasons 3 through 10, and produced in some capacities 148 episodes.
Ooh.
Seasons 4 through 10. So she'll be with us through the end.
Yeah.
When was our original air date?
The original air date was May 11th, 1999.
All right.
That week, the box office top 3 movies were Cruel Intentions, where 2 vicious step-siblings of an elite Manhattan prep school make a wager to deflower the new headmaster's daughter before the start of term. Fun.
Yeah.
Starring Ryan Philippe, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Friends alumni Reese Witherspoon and Selma Blair.
Oh, yeah. It's after the play Dangerous Liaisons.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like the modern version of Dangerous Liaisons.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I just remember 2 girls were kissing.
Yeah.
And
So I don't know which one's the dean's
yeah.
daughter, but this is where Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Philippe met each other and then got married.
They're married?
From this movie. They were married. They got divorced.
See, I have no idea who's married to who. Then we had The Rage, Carrie 2, which I had mistakenly thought was direct-to-video. I watched the trailer and it looked like a rehash of Carrie. That did not convince me to watch it, despite the use of Rob Zombie's Dragula in the trailer.
All right, so I'm taking it Sissy Spacek was not in it.
No.
Okay.
No, what's it? Amy Irving?
Yes.
Plays Sue again.
Oh, really?
She's in the credits.
Okay.
I don't know how much of a role she has in the movie, but it looks like she just happens to come across another girl with telekinetic powers.
She draws them to her.
Yeah. And in the number 1 spot, Analyze This, which starred Billy Crystal, Robert De Niro, and our friend Lisa Kudrow.
Aw.
It's a comedy about a psychiatrist whose number 1 patient is an insecure mob boss, which is kind of the same setup as the Sopranos series that began 4 months earlier in January 1999.
Really? Is that what it's about? I didn't know what Sopranos was about. I saw.
Yeah, it's serious.
Oh,
It's a drama. It's
I
not
see.
silly.
Right. And if I recall, Robert De Niro's movie is silly.
Yes.
Which is funny for Robert De Niro.
Right.
All right. Are you ready for some trivia?
I am ready.
All right. I got quite a bit. It's pretty interesting.
Okay, I'm going to sit down.
All right. Before you do that, will you scratch my back?
I wasn't really sitting down, but okay.
Over, down, up.
10 minutes later.
The filming location outside of Las Vegas, quotes, right?
Yeah.
Is actually Vasquez Rocks Natural Area Park in Agua de Luce, California.
With that pronunciation, you sound just like a native Spanish speaker.
The same location is used often in the Star Trek series and is referred to as Gorn Rock by many Trekkies.
Yes.
Okay. The iconic Star Trek fight where Captain Kirk battles the Gorn was filmed at Vasquez Rocks National Area Park in California. And here's some key details about that location.
Okay.
The arena episode, the famous fight scene, often describes as one of the most memorable moments of the original series, was shot in 1967 among these unique tilted rock formations.
Yep.
Other appearances, Vasquez Rock served as the backdrop for many Star Trek episodes and films, often standing in for alien planets, including Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, and 2009 Star Trek Reboot. Vasquez Rocks in public park that is open to visitors, making it a popular destination for Star Trek tourism. In addition, a few other things we know were filmed there. Blazing Saddles, 1974.
Okay.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey in
Of
1991. Army of Darkness in 1992. Planet of the Apes, several of those. And then Paul in 2011.
Yeah.
TV shows include Bonanza, Gunsmoke, and Westworld.
Oh.
Yes. So I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, that's fun.
Here's a spoiler. The season 2 premiere of the spinoff of Joey, which started in 2004, begins with a 2-part episode with an almost identical name to this episode, called Joey and the Big Break Part 1 and Joey and the Big Break Part 2.
Oh.
Unlike this episode, however, where Joey's movie gets delayed and eventually canceled, that's the spoiler alert.
Okay.
And
for the episode we're on.
Yeah. And the spoiler for Joey, I guess. Joey does succeed in getting his big break in the spinoff.
Wow.
This is the first appearance of the Caesar's Palace set. To make way for it, the Central Perk set had to be struck.
Oh.
So they had to take it down because the soundstage was only big enough. And since they were all in Vegas, they didn't need Central Perk.
Right.
Geography confusion here. When Joey and Chandler are driving over the bridge, the interior shot shows the Queensboro Bridge. Yet when Joey kicks out Chandler, the exterior shot is of the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh.
Still yet, when Chandler comes back and tells everyone that Joey kicked him out on the George Washington Bridge. It's like when people go to London and think the Tower Bridge is the London Bridge.
Right.
And then, as you mentioned in the synopsis last week, Rachel gets an eye phobia out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because Rachel is terrified of anything touching her or anyone else's eyes and hates when people make jokes having to do with eyes. In a previous season, Monica has to go see the eye doctor because she got ice in her eye. Monica says, "How cute is the new eye doctor?" And Rachel says, "So cute, I'm thinking about jamming this pen in my eye."
That's what I thought of.
So either he was that cute that she was willing to stab herself in the eye.
No.
Or they forgot that they mentioned that and she has this.
Right. I'm betting we could find other eye-related stuff within the first 4 seasons.
Right. All right. What were your episode reactions?
Well, I enjoyed this one. You know, it's good to know that Ross can even annoy you in your dreams like a whiny Freddy Krueger. Joey is excited about an opportunity that Chandler has doubts on. I think that's relatable.
Yeah.
And whatever situation leads to Monica straddling Rachel and holding her onto the ground, I'm all for.
I agree. This is a funny episode. The eye drops and the infection is funny. I love Phoebe being mad at Ross in a dream.
Mm-hmm.
We both have woken up in a bad mood because of something we dreamt that the boy kid did or said.
Right.
So relatable. And Joey's lack of big break is funny and somewhat expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like to pull that rug out.
Mm-hmm. All right. Are you ready for some favorites?
Yeah. Joe, what's your favorite line?
Well, if you don't know, I can't help you. I really like when Phoebe says that line to Ross.
I can't help you. And I'm going with Rachel. Wow, if Joey and Chandler walked in right now, we could make a fortune.
She's not lying. Favorite moment, I have to go when Mon comes back in and says, Chandler! After Rach spilled the cereal and stepped on the cereal.
Right.
I just love that part. It's so funny.
That's pretty funny. And I'm pairing with my favorite quote. My favorite moment is Monica pulling Rachel to the floor and holding her down while I drop dispensing.
Yeah, I like how she puts the bottle in her mouth and just randomly squirt. Damn it, it's empty. I'm going to go with favorite outfit, Phoebe's purple dress. Not the one at the very end, but the one she wears for the majority of the episode.
Okay.
She has a little cardigan. You can see a little cleavage. I really like the pattern at the bottom. It's very cute.
Yeah, she looked adorable.
Yeah. What about you?
And I went with Rachel's outfit, the shirt with Chuck Taylors on it. I'm wearing green Chuck Taylors right now. So, thumbs up.
Oh, he is wearing green Chuck Taylors right now. All right, themes we explored in this episode.
Yes.
Theme 1. Eye phobias.
Eye phobias.
I don't know anybody that has an eye phobia. You and I both wore contacts.
Yeah.
I stick my finger in my eye all the time.
I cut my eye that one time.
Yes. Oh, that was scary. We both had LASIK eye surgery a long time ago. And then we moved into this house. I call it the forest. It's really just a patch of trees.
Right.
And Adam was trimming some of them, and I was out there talking to him while he was doing it, and he turned around, and this teeny tiny little branch.
It was a tree growing up.
Yeah.
I leaned down to pick something up, and the new blooming tree went right in my eye.
And then he did one of those things like, look at it and see if it looks okay. And he opened his eye, and I'm like, yeah, we need to go to the hospital because that's gross.
That is gross.
But because he had LASIK eye surgery, he had to go back to the LASIK surgeon, and he had to fix it for you.
Right.
And you see fine now.
Yeah.
Aside from reading glasses.
Right.
Because you're old. I'm old.
You want to keep going? My medical history is... Theme 2, being dream angry. It's real.
It totally is.
Like, I've never woken up and been like, I'm mad at you because I was mad at you in a dream.
Right.
But I have woken up in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Knowing that I just dreamt about getting frustrated.
Right. Yeah. So we haven't forgotten that's why we're mad, but
right.
I've gotten up agitated because of something the kids did in the dream. Yeah. Theme 3, not thinking it's someone's big break.
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely don't want to tell that person it's not their big break.
Right. I think you should skip it. Plus, you never know. I mean, Jack White was playing the Seven Nation Army when he was fooling around on guitar and came up with that doon, 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 doon.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he turned to his friend and was like, does that sound like anything? And the guy was like, no.
Oh my God, I love that song.
And theme 4, clearing your mind and saying the first thing that pops in never works. Not good for anything.
No. Especially if you're trying to find something out.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea. All right, we're going to take a quick break before we break down the episode.
Yep.
Coming this October.
Hey, I'm Max, documenting people of the city. Can I take your photo?
No, leave me alone. Get away.
A photographer will meet a woman.
That's a nice camera.
How you doing? Can I take your photo?
Please.
I can't believe it, Max. Mr. Ladies Man, you're falling in love finally. I'm telling you, I spent all day with her. I took pictures of her all over the city. She's amazing. We talked about everything. Dude, Max, I developed all these pictures. There's nobody in these.
I'm sorry, but Betsy's been dead for 10 years.
I'm worried about you, man. You got 200 pictures of just locations here.
No. I saw her last week.
Joey Tribbiani and Jane Sibbett star in Shutter Speed.
Hello, Max. Are you ready to take my photo again?
Betsy?
Is he fast enough to catch the dead?
All right, we're back.
We are back.
We open at Central Perk. Everyone but Phoebe is there reading. Everyone's reading something. Yeah.
This is the first time I thought, nowadays everybody would just be on their phones.
Yeah. Everyone's got a magazine or a newspaper.
Right.
They're all reading.
Even the people in the background all have magazines and
Really?
books and stuff.
So awesome. Rachel's sitting on the couch, flanked by Ross and Monica. She suddenly stops reading and starts blinking her left eye as if it's bothering her. The problem is Joey is on her left and thinks she's winking at him, and so he winks back. Ross is watching this and isn't quite sure what to make of it. Ross accusatorily, for no reason, goes, "What's going on?" Rachel points out, "Well, my eye is a little itchy."
Now who's being a fucking child?
Oh, come on. You gotta tell them what that's from.
That's from Dogma. Yeah, Dogma, I think in our DVD library, it's the one that was worth the most, but it just came out on streaming, so I don't know where that lives, our DVD.
Really? Oh, yeah, because
it hasn't been released since the first time. So,
it's really funny.
yeah.
We say it all the time. Now who's being a fucking child? All right, back to the show. Ross turns to look at Joey and he goes, yeah, mine too. Yeah. Monica points out that, wow, it looks really red. You should go see my eye doctor.
Put a cold cloth on it or get some drops. Straight to the eye doctor, huh? I guess they only have 22 minutes. They got to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, you got to. Can't start with the small, easy things. You got to go straight to the doctor. Rachel scoffs. "Richard, I'm not going to see your ex-boyfriend." Chandler is very jelly belly.
Yeah.
Richard, that's all I ever hear. Richard. Monica corrects Chan. "Since we've been going out, I think I've mentioned his name twice." Chandler quips. "Okay, so Richard."
I think it's funny that they bring him back up because he's
the catalyst.
The catalyst for next episode.
For next episode. Monica clears it up. "It's not Richard, okay? It's this new guy, and he's really good." Rachel doesn't really care who the eye doctor is. She is sorry. "I'm not going to the eye doctor." Ross laments, "Oh, God, here we go," and explains to our gang, anytime anything comes close to touching her eye or to anyone else's, she, freaks out. Watch. He takes his finger and moves it towards his eye. Rachel flinches and yells, "Ross, come on." "That's all right. Fine. Okay, I have a weird thing about my eye. Can we not talk about it, please?"
She would not like Alien Earth, the series, the little eyeball alien.
She would not like that.
She would not like that.
The gang agrees. All right, fine. But they're not going to let it go. Monica starts with, "Hey, Rach, remember that great song, Me, Myself, and I?" And at the eye part, she mimics poking herself in the eye. Rachel flinches again and admonishes Monica, "Come on." Ross follows up with, "Hey, does anyone want to go get some lunch?" All those in favor say, "Aye." Pokes herself in the eye. Rachel freaks, "Ross, stop it, come on." "Hey!" Chandler continues, "How much do I love the king and I?" And of course, pokes himself in the eye.
Yeah.
Rachel yells, "Chandler!" Joey gets super excited and shouts, "Me too," poking himself repeatedly in the eye. And Rachel says, "Stop it, come on."
Come on, Eileen. Never mind.
Joey howls in pain and goes, "Oh!" Chandler asks, "You okay there, man?" Joey shares, "Yeah, I got too excited."
Poked myself in the eyeball. Hours later, Adam takes Rachel to see another movie that came out in 1999, the Japanese horror film Audition. There's some gnarly eye torture at the end of that movie.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that. Q, I'll be there for you.
All right. We pick back up at Monica and Rachel's. Monica, Chandler, Phoebe, and Ross are all finishing up a communal breakfast. And Ross announces, "All right, I got to go. I'm taking Ben to the park." It must be the weekend. The boys are suitless. And
oh, yeah.
He's going to the park.
Going to the park.
Ross heads out and Phoebe tells him, "Oh, give him a kiss for me." And Ross agrees as he says bye before heading out. And once Ross has absconded the premises, Phoebe tells C&M, "I am so sorry you got caught in the middle of that. I don't mean to be so out there, but I am just furious with him." Since she seemed perfectly pleasant, Chandler gives a sardonic, wow, calm down. And Monica giggles at that.
Hey, I gotta point out that the bowls that Monica and Chandler are eating out of, we have those blue glass bowls.
We do have those bowls.
I did not buy them because of this. I
like
bought
some of the things you have purchased.
Yes.
But
those, I did not. The mismatching dining room chairs, I did.
Right. We don't have those anymore, though.
No, we don't.
You got rid of them. They were falling apart.
They were falling apart.
Phoebe either did not catch the sarcasm or flat out ignored it as she replies, I'm trying, but man, that guy can push my buttons. And Monica asks, why are you so mad at him? And despite having brought the topic up, she claims, look, I don't want to talk about it, okay?
No.
And Monica starts, well, it just seems that... But Phoebe interrupts her, clearly in no mood for Geller nonsense. You want to be on my list too? Keep talking. Has anyone seen my list, by the way? And Chandler asks, no, Phoebes, what's it look like? And Phoebe states, it's a piece of paper and it says Ross on it.
Because you would forget.
Yeah. And I have left pieces of paper around the house that just say Ross on it.
No, you haven't.
I have.
I don't remember that. You are fibbing.
I'm not fibbing.
I would never fib for the sake of a joke.
Well, Joey enters to change the subject, telling his pals in a sullen tone, hey, I just got off the phone with Estelle, and guess what? Why would he even tell them that he got off the phone if it was not good news? I got the lead in the movie! They are all happy and excited for him, and Chandler asks, you got the lead in a movie? That's amazing. What is the movie about? And Joey explains, it's called Shutter Speed. It's really cool. Yeah, I meet this girl in the subway, and we fall in love in like a day, right? Like in the middle of the desert.
Yeah,
at
because...
the subway.
Right. They're in Las Vegas. There's a subway there.
Huh?
And then she disappears.
Oh.
But I find out where she lives, and when I get there,
An old lady answers the door.
I say, where's Betsy, right? And she goes,
Betsy's been dead for 10 years.
and Phoebe declares, oh, that's chilling. And Joey continues, and the best part is we're filming in the desert outside Vegas. Joey points at Chandler. You know what that means, buddy?
Yeah, I know what that means, buddy.
Road trip. Yeah, we can rent a car. I just have to be there by Tuesday.
Do you think he meant Chandler could rent a car?
Yeah, okay.
And then Phoebe jumps in with, oh, wait, my grandmother's dead.
I do. That was a runner-up because I thought
Yeah.
that was really funny.
But Chandler, not understanding that sudden transition, goes, well, we can talk about that too, Phoebes. But Phoebes is like, no, her cab. She probably won't be using it, being dead. You can drive it to Las Vegas. And that makes Joey happy. He thanks Phoebes. And Chandler then, whoa. What are we going to do about my job? And Joey shrugs, not go.
Oh, that solves the problem.
And with that problem solved, Chandler cheers, all right, great, road trip, baby. And then he asks Monica, it okay with you? And Monica laughs,
Chandler, you don't have to ask my permission.
you can go.
I like how he thanks her knowing that he had to ask her permission.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But before topics change again, I'd like to point out to those not familiar with the geography of the USA.
Yes.
New York City to Las Vegas is a 37-hour drive.
Yeah, that's a long road trip.
Yeah.
So he's going to be gone from work for several days.
Several days.
Because we drove to LA separately and it took us 4 days.
And he never discusses his shooting schedule.
No.
How long was he supposed to be there?
Right. Was he just dropping him off? And
Chandler's gone from work for 3 months.
Right.
Monica gives Rachel a holler. Hey, Rach, come on. We're going to be late for your eye doctor appointment. And Rachel strides out from her bedroom, griping, all right, let's get this over with. Ugh. And Rachel spies a cereal box still on the table, open. I like how everybody else is kind of preoccupied.
Right.
But Chandler's looking right at her
Oh,
when
really?
she knocks the cereal over.
Does he have a reaction?
He's surprised the way everybody else is. He's just like a second ahead of them.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure, but he is looking right at her.
That's so funny.
Spills all over the floor. Rachel goes, oh no, look what I did. And Rachel starts walking through the cereal, grinding it into the tile, making it worse. There is a cut after the spill, and the spills don't match.
Yeah, because then the one it's spread out.
Yeah.
And the other, it's a pile.
Yeah. So we've clearly entered a different timeline.
Or they shot the scene more than once.
Right. Or even still, they swept it up into a smaller
That's
pile
true.
for her to walk through.
Right.
Rachel plays on Monica's weakness here, saying, oh, I mean, look at this mess. I mean, we're probably going to have to clean this up. You know, we're going to have to reschedule. And she says reschedule like the cat from last week.
I was just going to say that. Reschedule.
But Monica laughs it off. No, if you thought this mess was going to bother me, you are wrong. All right, let's go, Blinky. And Monica steers Rachel onto the hall, and then she sticks her head back in going, Chandler! And Chandler nods like, I got it.
I love it. It's so cute.
I can clean up spilled cereal.
Yeah,
That's
I can
within
do
my
that.
wheelhouse.
We're back at Central Perk, and Joey is sitting at a table reading a map. Phoebe enters and asks, oh, hey, Joey, what's up? Joey explains that he can't decide which route to take to Vegas. Hey, you've traveled a lot, right? Phoebe agrees. Yeah, I've been around.
Like a record. Woo!
Joey solicits her opinion. Okay, so which route should I take? The northern route or the southern route? Phoebe goes on to explain, ooh, if you take the northern route, there's a man in Illinois with a beard of bees.
Pass.
Joey goes, great, problem solved. Phoebe points out, but on the southern route, there's a chicken that plays tic-tac-toe. Joey, defeated, goes, we're back to square one.
I went through this process when we drove around the country the one time.
Yeah, you did.
Because I found a bunch of weird we didn't see a guy with a beard of bees, but we went to like a little park that had sculptures, and the one had a big eyeball.
And then in Texas, we went to the Cadillac Cemetery, which was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they're sticking out of the ground.
Like tombstones.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to spray paint them. That was fun. Phoebe excitedly says, oh, I know a way that you can decide. All right, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you answer as quickly as you can. Joey quickly affirms, yes. Phoebe says, good, but wait. Okay? All right, here we go. Now I want you to relax. Take a deep breath. Clear your mind. Quickly, what do you like better, peanut butter or egg whites?
Peanut butter.
Which would you rather be, a fireman or a swimmer?
Swimmer.
Who would you rather sleep with, Monica or Rachel?
Monica. I thought it would be Rachel.
No thinking. Ty or Ascot?
Ascot. Wait, Ascot?
I know Joey doesn't know what either one of those. Phoebe says, north route or south route?
North route.
Bam! Then here you go, huh? Oh. Joey is amazed. Well, that's incredible. Beard of bees, here I come. Ross enters with a hey, and Phoebe says, oh, this guy again. And she ignores him. Joey wasn't there this morning, so he's confused and goes, hey, man, what's up? Ross sits down. Oh, not much. You guys want to see a movie tonight? Joey asks, sure. What do you want to see? Ross says, I don't know. Joey points out, oh, I know how we can decide. Phoebe, show him your game. Phoebe has a tone and says, no, thank you. She gets up and moves to the couch. Ross asks, what's up with her? Joey says, I don't know, but hey, I know how we can decide, okay? I'm going to ask you questions. You answer real quick, okay? Ross agrees, okay. What do you like better, action or comedy?
Action.
Who would you rather sleep with, Monica or Rachel? Ross pauses and looks at him. Joey motions for him to hurry up. Ross, disgusted, says, dude, you're sick. Joey goes, oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you had the whole Rachel thing.
Oh, my gosh. How long do you think in the middle of the night that night did he wake up and go, oh Monica's his sister. That'd be like me and Gina or Tina or Dina or Mary Angela or Mary Therese or Veronica or Cookie. Next, we join Monica and Rachel at the
ophthalmologist.
I was going to say it. Ophthalmologist's office. When I put it in there, I was like, I'm fine now, but later. And Monica and Rachel are wandering around inside the exam room. I don't poke around the exam rooms enough when I'm waiting alone.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes we've stolen things like gloves or tongue depressors just to be silly.
Yeah. I stole a latex glove.
Just one, though.
Rachel's checking out one of the larger contraptions and comments, oh my God, what does that thing do? And Monica leans in and gives an Adam response, oh, that's an eye removal machine. And Rachel scares easy. All right, I'm out of here. Monica admits, I'm kidding.
What is up with Monica's pants? There's a white line on her crotch and her ass.
Well, that's the same line.
I know, but it's weird. I don't like the style.
I think it's just the makers going, look, there's just 3 pieces of material. We only had to sew it twice. Brag. Rachel tries to run away from her eye doctor appointment, like a child might. But the doctor is incoming and blocks her way. They greet each other and the doctor tells her, I'm Dr. Miller. Monica told me you were a little nervous, but don't worry, everything's going to be just fine. I like that Monica set up the appointment and was even like, my 29-year-old friend is going to come in and she's a little crazy.
She's weird and has an eye phobia.
Rachel goes, so we're done then?
No.
And Dr. Miller smiles and goes, almost, but first we got to start.
Okay.
This is a glaucoma test.
Uh-huh.
Now sit down.
Okay.
Put your chin here. Now you'll feel a small puff of air in each eye.
What?
Rachel jerks back like the doc said he was gonna put acupuncture pins in her eyes.
Ew, Adam.
Well, that goes back to the audition movie I mentioned earlier.
No.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Anyway, Monica chides her bud. Small puff of air. Now, come on. And Doc Miller is like, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And Rachel jerks away, but apologizes. I'm sorry. All right. I'll stay in here this time. And she leans back in. Okay. Dr. Miller goes, ready?
Uh-huh.
1, 2. And this time she flinches on 2. And Monica thumps her shoulder twice for flinching.
No, she doesn't.
Boom, boom. No, but Monica does offer, you know what? I'm going to hold her head. And Rachel's even like, okay.
Right.
But Dr. Miller tells Monica, that's okay. She goes, okay. And she steps back. And Rachel goes, okay. And a couple more times, talking herself into it. But as she flinches on 2 again, Dr. Miller gives up and goes, you know what? You're young. You probably don't have glaucoma.
I love that part.
Rachel is stoked now. Great. Well, it was very, very nice to meet you, sir. And as Rachel shakes his hand, he sneaks a quick peek through his little magnifier, and she slaps his hand away. Like, really?
Yeah.
He goes, hey, what are you doing? What are you, crazy? And somehow he got a good
Glimpse at her eye.
Good glimpse at her eye. And he tells her, okay, you got a small minor infection in that left eye. I want you to take these drops 3 times a day, and you'll be as good as new. And Rachel's like, I don't put things in my eye, especially drops. Are you nuts? And Dr. Miller's like, okay, then. I guess I'll see you back here in 3 months.
Great.
And I'll fit you for a glass eye.
Give me those damn drops.
Then teacher's pet Monica goes, Dr. Miller, and she covers an eye and reads the chart, PECFD. And Dr. Miller praises her. Very good, Monica. You know where they are. Because like I sure do. She opens a drawer, grabs out a lollipop, and teases Rachel, and you don't get one.
I love that line too.
So way back when we were fostering the kids, I had
Yes.
to take the girl kid to the eye doctor a lot.
Yes.
And she was a tiny 3-year-old with giant glasses.
Yep.
And she couldn't read yet.
Mm-hmm.
So they have these tiny little pictures for kids.
Mm-hmm.
They're like symbols made of like 3 or 4 lines.
Right.
So like a piece of cake made out of 3 straight black lines.
Right.
Things that if you had trouble seeing it, you'd be like, what the hell is that? Those eye appointments went on for a long time.
Yeah.
And they did ask me to hold her head.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I just remember that when she was really little, she had to have an MRI.
Yeah.
And because MRIs are scary and loud, they gave her Twilight to make her sleepy so
Right.
she would sleep. So they didn't give her anesthesia, but Twilight makes you
Right.
very sleepy. And then on the way home, she wanted cheeseburger and french fries. And she kept missing her mouth
Yeah.
when she was trying to eat in the back seat. It was like coming out of anesthesia,
Yeah.
those YouTube videos you see.
Yeah, she was not quite all there, even for her.
All right, we're back at Central Perk. Phoebe, Rachel, Monica, and Joey are there. Rachel says, you know, I got to tell you, those eye drops are a miracle. My eye's 100% better.
No.
Monica points out, they're still in my coat pocket. Rachel's like, damn.
Also reminds me of the girl kid.
Right. Chancellor enters and hays, and Joey reciprocates his hey and asks, are you ready to go? Chandler says, yeah, listen, how cold is it going to be there? Do I need a coat or will all these sweater vests be enough? And he holds 4 of them in different colors.
Yes.
4 sweater vests. And we don't get to count them.
No.
Monica stares at him and Chandler asks what? And she goes, I love you.
I love you. What's the matter?
Joey says, man, I wish Ross was coming with us. I'm going to miss him. And Phoebe snarks, that's a lot. I just got that jerk out of my mind. Chandler asks Joey, hey, so where are we staying? Is the movie putting us up in a big hotel suite?
No.
Joey shares, no, not really. It's an independent film, so we don't have a real big budget. I just figured I'd stay in your room.
Oh.
That's why he asked Chandler
Yeah.
to rent the car and to get a hotel room.
Yeah.
Chandler says, I see, but once you get your first paycheck, you'll be springing a big hotel suite, right? I mean, lead in a movie, they must be paying you a lot. Joey says, forget about it. Oh, yeah. For every dollar Shutter Speed makes, 1 penny of it goes right in Joey's pocket.
Oh.
That's not a lot.
No.
Even if it does really well, would it be a lot?
Well, I mean, if it
If it was
does
a blockbuster
really
movie.
well.
Yeah.
Like, I think Jack Nicholson got 3% for
Batman?
for Batman.
Oh my God. Chandler says, so you don't get paid unless the movie makes money? Joey points out, did you not hear the plot of the movie? She's been dead for 10 years. I'm going to be a millionaire.
Oh.
Ross enters with a, hey, I just want to say goodbye to you guys and see if you guys will place a little bet for me, huh? $20 on Black 15. Joey says, you got it. Ross goes, all right. Joey shakes his head to Chandler. No way.
Then we have a couple cut lines. Ross goes, you remember the number, right? And Joey goes, yeah, Black 13. And Ross is like, Black 15. And Joey goes, you got it. And he shakes his head at Chandler again. Nope.
And Chandler says, all right, bye-bye now. Phoebe, Rachel, and Joey all say their goodbyes to each other. Monica gets up. I want to say goodbye at the car.
Aw.
Joey pleads, anybody want to say goodbye to me at the car? Rachel offers, oh, honey, I'd say goodbye to you at the car if you don't mind the puss.
Ew.
Joey pauses and then shouts, see ya, and walks out.
See, now
Rachel
this is the part you said you thought her eye looked bad.
I do think it looks bad.
I didn't think it looked any different.
Oh, really? And maybe she has more eye makeup on than she normally does. That makes it look...
Well, I was like, why does she have so much eye makeup on?
That's
if she has
true.
a sore eye, like, they should have made it look a little puffy or something.
That's true. That's the first thing I do when my eye itches is take
Right.
off all my makeup.
Yeah, me too.
Rachel jumps up following after him. Well, wait a minute. The pus is good. It means it's healing. When I first looked at my notes, I thought it said the puss.
The puss is healing.
It's good.
The puss is good.
Oh, wow. Okay. Ross and Phoebes are alone, and Ross says, hey, Phoebes, what you reading? Phoebe ignores him. Phoebes, she turns away. Hello. He sits down next to her, and she moves over a bit. Phoebe. He moves closer, and she keeps moving away. Phoebe. They end up hanging over the armrest.
Right.
Come on. And he grabs her magazine away from her. Phoebe apologizes. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. Ross asks, Phoebe, are you mad at me or something? Because if you are, please tell me what it is I did. Phoebe says, well, if you don't know, I can't help you. And Ross goes, well, I don't know. Well, then I can't help you.
I feel like I had that conversation a lot with my sister growing up.
Really?
Like, why are you mad?
Well, if you don't know, I can't help
Yeah.
you. So Ross says, well, whatever it is, I'm very, very sorry, okay?
No.
Phoebe acquiesces. Apology accepted. Ross relieved. Okay, so we're good, right? We're good? Phoebe affirms. Uh-huh. Ross is happy. All right. He gets up. I'll see you later, okay? Phoebe under her breath says, bye, fat ass.
Baby!
Ross turns and shouts, all right, Phoebe, come on. Will you please tell me what it is I did that made you so mad at me? Phoebe shouts, I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember. I do like that a lot.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's a couple cut lines. Ross goes, what do you mean? What do you mean you can't remember? And Phoebe admits, I was focusing on being mad at you and I forgot what I was mad about.
And Ross pleads, well, if you can't remember, can we just forget about this? And Phoebe goes, oh no, I am mad at you. I know that much. But I am sorry about the fat ass thing. You actually have a very sweet little hiney. And Ross isn't sure what to do with that comment.
Yeah.
Because he smiles and then he looks confused.
But she's still mad. But I have a nice hiney. Next, we join Joseph and Chandler in Phoebe's dead Grammy's cab. Joey is piloting the cab as they head over the George Washington Budge. Oh, wait. That's Bridge. It's lousy fax paper right here. The boys are en route to Aviva in Las Vegas. Joey starts the scene complaining. Man, I'm getting pretty tired. You might have to take over soon. And Chandler points out, we've been driving for a half an hour, and you haven't looked at the road once. Joey, while looking at Chandler, goes, don't worry, it's out there. Followed by a honk and a squeal of tires as Joey snaps back into his lane, adding, I think I just need lunch. Yeah, a full stomach will help you wake up.
Right.
Chandler yes to that, and Joey asks, you want to eat? My treat. And he pulls out Ross's $20. And Chandler then asks him accusatorially, isn't that Ross's money? And Joey explains, yeah, okay, Ross's treat. Where do you want to eat? And Chandler just kind of mutters, I don't know.
For $20, you can't eat anywhere anymore.
Well, it was 30 years ago.
I know, but still, that made me sad.
Chandler already seems in a pissy mood. Does he just not like traveling?
Maybe that's it. Yeah, because he doesn't like London. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't like traveling with Joey.
I don't know. But Joey remembers Phoebe's game and goes, oh, I know how we can decide. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and then you have to answer real fast, okay? So clear your mind, clear it right out, clear, clear. And I like how none of these are food-related.
Yeah,
But
he's working up to it.
Chandler agrees with an okay.
And in cut lines, Chandler continues, okay, so it's all clear except for this image of a small purple lamp. Is that all right if that stays there?
And Joey kind of thinks and answers, yeah, I don't see why not, I guess. All right, now you have to answer with the first thing that pops in your head, okay?
And Chandler agrees with him again and says, okay.
And then we're back as Joey starts the rapid fire test. Okay, would you rather be too wet or too dry?
Too dry.
Do you believe in ghosts, yes or no?
No.
Is this going to be my big break?
No.
What?
Yes.
I like how Joey's smiling, like, I'm going to slide this one in here.
Right.
This will be fun. But Joey gets a bit perturbed and goes, dude, you said no. And Chandler defends, I also said yes.
I do like that too. But I also followed it up with a yes.
And now Joey is even more annoyed. You don't think this is going to be a big break for me? And Chandler reflexively answers, no. And then realizing he did it again, he makes a face that goes, ah. Joey shakes his head. I don't believe this. And Chandler tries to explain, look, Joe, I don't want you to get your hopes up real high. And Joey was excited, and now his excitement has been sullied. What are you talking about? I'm the lead in a movie. And Chandler defends, they're not even paying you. This doesn't even sound like a real movie. And Joey rants, you know what? I don't need this, okay? I don't know why you're dumping all over my big break. And Chandler gently explains, Joe, I don't think this is going to be your big break. And Joey asks, is that why you're on this trip, huh? To make me feel like a loser? Because if it is, I'll tell you, I'd rather be alone.
Oh, you don't want me on this trip?
Not if you're going to be like this.
All right, I'll tell you what. The next time you ask me a question, I'll lie.
And Joey shakes his head at that. Yeah, I don't want you on this trip. And Chandler suggests the bad idea. All right, fine. Why don't you just pull over and I'll get out right now? And Joey agrees, fine. And he slams on the brakes right there on the bridge in mid-morning traffic and yells, get out. And Chandler tells Joey, you're not actually supposed to stop on the bridge. Get out. And Chandler goes, all right. And then we cut to a stock footage of the wrong bridge as Joey pulls away and Chandler goes, wait, there's no sidewalk. Yeah, I'm going to die here.
Oh.
You wouldn't leave me on a bridge, would you?
No. I did get out of the car in downtown Los Angeles one time.
Yeah.
That was not smart.
No.
Because I didn't know my way around. This was before cell phones. All right, we're back at Central Perk. Ross, Phoebe, Rachel, and Monica are there. Ross is trying to figure out why Phoebe's mad at him. He has a list, and he's going to run through it. So Ross goes, okay, are you mad at me because my hair gel smells? Phoebe says, no. Are you angry at me because I said your handwriting was childlike? And Phoebe giggles, no, that made me feel precious.
Yeah, okay.
Monica chimes in, oh, I know. Is it because he's always correcting people's grammars? Whom? Sometimes it's who. Ross snarks, yeah, sometimes it's, and does the double Geller fist bump.
And Monica takes offense at
Yeah,
it this
she's
time.
like,
She's like,
whoa.
whoa, pulling out the big guns.
Rachel adds, oh, did you beat him at a board game? He turns into such a baby when he starts to lose. And Ross retaliates, okay, I'm the baby. And he pretends to poke his eye. Rachel shouts, stop it. Chandler enters sadly with a hey. Monica jumps up and asks, Chandler, what are you doing here? Chandler explains that Joey kicked him out of the car on the George Washington Bridge. They all ask, why? Chandler says, I don't know. He went crazy. You know, we were playing the game where you ask a question and you answer it really fast. Phoebe scolds, that game should not be played without my supervision.
I like how she still thinks she invented the game.
Right. Chandler keeps going, well, I don't know what made him so mad, you know? All I said was that I didn't think this wasn't going to be his big break, that this movie wasn't going to do anything for him, and that, it didn't even sound like a real movie. Okay, he should have pushed me off the bridge.
I like that Chandler realizes he heard it.
Yeah.
Like, if Ross was complaining about it, he still wouldn't know. But he was like, okay, I understand. I went too far.
So Phoebe asks, what's in the bag? Chandler says, I figured you guys would all be mad at me, so I got you some gifts that I found on the side of the road. He looks in the bag. Who wants a teddy bear with one leg? And Phoebe shouts, I do!
I do! I want to know what the other things were.
I know.
And where's Joey going to eat?
Aww.
Next we join Monica.
And he has to drive 37 hours by himself.
Yeah.
That's a long trip.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's just drive time.
Yeah. That's not peeing, sleeping, nothing.
No. So we join Monica and Rachel in their apartment. Rachel is in front of the mirror applying eye drops to the floor in front of her. Rachel goes, okay. And Monica tells her, not even close. Rachel whines, okay, then you know what? Help me. I need help. I can't do this. And Monica's like, okay, all right. Yeah, let's do this. And she leads her to the sofa and they sit. And Rachel leans her head back. And she's like, all right. And Rach sounds excited, like she wants the drops.
Yeah.
Her eye must hurt.
It does.
But Monica goes, now open your eyes, and Rachel tells her, okay, they are. Her eyes are not open.
No.
And Monica quizzes her closed eyes. How many fingers am I holding up? She holds up no fingers. She didn't even lift her hand up.
No.
And Rachel guesses 4. And Monica gets giddy and goes, oh my God, I was thinking 4. And Rachel goes, really? And she even opens her eyes and they smile. Monica tries a parental technique. All right, you know what? Why don't we start with a practice run, okay?
Okay.
No drops.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Monica tries to sneak in some of the drops, but Rachel's turned her entire body to the side. And Monica whines, now my pillow is all wet.
So?
Right? My pillow has saline solution on it. Oh, no.
Well, there's antibiotics in there, too, I'm sure.
So Rachel goes, well, you said it was practice. And Monica goes, well, then why'd you move? And Rachel just tells her straight, because I knew you were lying. Fed up, Monica goes, all right, come here. And she pulls Rachel from the couch by her legs. Rachel complains as she has Monica handled. What are you, Monica, stop it. Stop. Oh my God, stop it. And Rachel tries to roll over and pull away using the couch leg, but Monica spins her back over, going, I'm gonna turn over. And she kind of climbs on top of Rachel, and is it getting hot in here?
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm powering through.
Oh, power through.
Powering through. Monica climbs on top of Rachel, puts the eye drops in her mouth as she holds Rachel's wrists, and she goes, and I'm going to get these drops in your eyes. And Rachel writhes beneath Monica, stating, oh my God, you really are freakishly strong. And Monica bites down on the eyedropper, spraying the fluid all over, but Rachel begs Monica to stop as she keeps turning her head back and forth, and Monica keeps missing, and Rachel squeals, Monica, stop it! Monica finally spits out the eye drops, going, damn it, it's empty! And then Rachel falls still and looks up at Monica and goes, you know, if Joey and Chandler walked in right now, we could make a fortune. And we fade out, and Monica's rolling her eyes, but she is still holding her friend on the ground.
We're still at Monica and Rachel's, a time lapse. Phoebe and Monica are playing cards as the phone rings. Phoebe foretells, ooh, that is definitely Chandler, Joey, or Ross. Or Rachel. Monica answers the phone and listens. Then to Phoebe, it's Joey. Phoebe's proud of herself. Monica continues, I'm so glad you called. Chandler told me what happened. You know, he's really upset about it. Joey's on a payphone holding a box. Not as upset as he's gonna be when he finds out what I did with his sweater vest.
Uh-oh.
Monica asks, what'd you do with his sweater vest? Joey, feeling proud, says, but let's just say there's a well-dressed pack of dogs in Ohio. Hey, Monica, listen, is Phoebe there? I gotta ask her something about the car. Monica says, yeah, she's here. Hold on a second. She hands the phone to Phoebe. Phoebe greets Joey. Hey, dude. Joey says, hey, Phoebes, listen, this wooden box keeps sliding out from under the seat. What is it? Phoebe shares, oh, that's my grandma.
Oh.
Joey holds the box further away from him. And thanks, Joey. She's having a really great time. And Joey kind of smiles and smirks.
At least she's having fun.
Chandler enters and asks, is that Joey? Is that Joey? Let me talk to him. I want to talk to him. Phoebe starts to tell him, okay, Joey, Chandler's here. He was wondering. And we hear the dial tone as Joey hangs up. Okay, I guess he ran out of change. Chandler goes, he won't even talk to me. How am I going to apologize him if he won't even talk to me?
You could get in a box.
Get in the box. Monica offers, well, maybe you should send him something so when he gets to Vegas, he'll know that you're sorry. Chandler agrees, that's a good idea. I wonder where I could get a basket of porn. Phoebe scolds, no, don't say I'm sorry with porn. Chandler goes,
why
really?
not? That's the best way to say sorry. So I looked it up to see if you could get a basket of porn.
Uh-huh.
I didn't find any of that, but there is a book called Basket of Porn.
What? There's a book called Basket of Porn?
I didn't investigate that further.
Oh.
I didn't want that on my computer.
Phoebe goes, you know what? You should send him a carton of cigarettes because that way he could trade it for protection. Oh, no, wait, that's prison.
Gary taught her that one.
Ross enters excitedly. Okay, Phoebes, I know how we're going to figure this out. Okay, clear your mind and answer the first thing that comes into your head, okay? Phoebe agrees that this is a good idea. And she says, uh-huh. What do you like better, Flora or Fauna?
Fauna.
Who would you rather be, Simon or Garfunkel?
Garfunkel.
Why are you mad at me? Phoebe rapid fires. You said I was boring. Oh. Ross says, when did I say you were boring? Phoebe shocked. Oh my God, I remember now. We were playing chess. Ross points out, Phoebe, you and I have never played chess. Phoebe continues, oh, come on. Yes, you remember that time on the frozen lake? We were playing chess. You said I was boring. And then you took off your energy mask and you were Cameron Diaz? Okay, there's a chance this may have been a dream.
And we close that scene with a few more cut lines. A frustrated Ross goes, so this entire time you've been angry with me because of a dream? Well, guess what, Phoebe? Now I'm mad at you. And Phoebe reaches over and pinches Ross, and he goes, ow!
And Phoebe tells him, I wanted to make sure that this wasn't a dream. Otherwise, we're wasting each other's time. Which I thought was really funny.
It was funny. All right, now we open on an iguana in the desert as Phoebe's Grammy's old cab pulls up. How much did he have to pay in gas to drive that crappy old thing across the country?
I know. So when we drove from Ohio to Los Angeles,
Yes.
we both had a Geo Metro.
Geo Metro.
Chevy Geo Metros.
Right.
Very tiny cars.
Very tiny cars. They just
3
have
cylinders.
a rubber band in the engine.
Yeah. 3-cylinder engine. It cost us $80 of gas.
$80.
One way. $80. Isn't that amazing?
That was amazing.
I mean, we can't even drive to Michigan and back and $80 of gas.
The song Horse with No Name by the band America is playing.
Yes.
The cab pulls up to a movie set at Vasquez Rocks, and Joey parks and gets out, and an avalanche of fast food containers fall on the ground, like he just dropped everything into his lap.
Maybe he just powered through.
Yeah. A call back to my call forward. Nice. His eyes would be red then.
Yeah, they would.
Joey spots the director and calls out, Stanley, hey, your leading man is here. Let's get to work. But Stanley tells him, slight change of plans. We've shut down. And Joey asks, what? Why? Everything's already set up.
I like how in the seconds he's talking to Stanley, it's all tore down.
Yeah. And Stanley informs him, it's a money thing. You know, we don't have any. And Joey laughs, you're kidding, right? But Stanley is not. He tells Joey, it's probably just temporary. We're hoping to get some more money soon. So if you could just hang out.
Hang out.
Hang out.
Yeah.
Chandler would have loved that.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's a good thing he wasn't there.
That's right.
Joey questions this. Hang out? How long? Stan goes, I don't know. As he makes his way to the car, grips pick up everything and clear it into trucks. A week, maybe 2, money will turn up. People always want to invest in movies. You're not rich, are you? And Joey gives a definitive, no! Stanley shrugs. It's worth a shot. Stan gets into the back of a wood-paneled station wagon as he goes, look, Joey, let me know where you're staying, okay? And the car drives away. And
Anybody else getting Ed Wood vibes here?
We don't have a permit. Run.
A grip walks up asking, hey, pal, are you Joey Tribbiani? And Joey tells him, yeah, and the grip hands him some helium balloons. These got left for you. You just sent them out to Vasquez Rocks?
Yeah, I guess so.
Joey thanks the guy and reads the cards. Congratulations on your big break. The Horse with No Name song continues to play as the trucks, fully packed, all drive away, leaving Joey alone. I mean, they cleaned up fast.
They did, yeah.
And it was before iPhone, so Joey couldn't even get a selfie at Vasquez Rocks or anything.
No.
So we cut back to NYC at Monica and Rachel's, and the phone is ringing, and Monica answers it. Monica's like, mushy, mushy.
No, that's not how she answers the phone.
And we hear Joey say, hey, Monica, it's Joey. And Monica smiles, hey, Joey. Aw, you remembered me even though you're a big star. And Joey teases, aw, come on. It'll be years before I forget you. And Monica asks, Joey, what's it like on a movie set, huh? Do you have a dressing room? Do you have a chair with your name on it? And Joey wraps the call up quickly. Oh, yeah. I got all that going on. Hey, listen, I want you to make sure to tell Chandler he couldn't have been more wrong. Oh, I gotta go, Monica. My sushi's here.
I love that he says how Chandler would have said it.
Yeah.
You know, could I be any more wrong?
Right.
Tell Chandler he couldn't be any more wrong.
And then we cut to Joey hanging up the phone in a Vegas casino. He's decked out in a Roman gladiator uniform, and he hangs up the phone and goes over to join the family and take a photo with them. People take their kids to Vegas?
I don't know. That seems odd. What's there to do for them?
Joey tells the Griswolds, sorry about that. Thanks for waiting. Everybody smile. And someone takes a photo. That girl the mom is holding is out like a light. Did you see that, kid?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I've heard that. Joey tells the family, okay, thanks a lot. Enjoy your stay at Caesars. We hope it's togorific. After the family walks off, he mutters, kill me now.
I do like how he strokes
Yeah.
his little
Yeah.
Roman gladiator hat. All right, we're at the tag. Monica and Rachel's. The gang is surrounding Rachel in key positions. Ross nonchalantly says, hey, Rach, can you pass me the TV guide? Rach says, yep. As she moves to get it, Monica yells, go!
Go!
Phoebe jumps to the floor as Ross tackles Rachel off the couch. Chandler helps push Rachel onto the floor by jumping over the back of the couch. Phoebe grabs Rachel's head to hold it still and opens Rachel's eye as Monica jumps onto Chandler's back to administer the torture. I mean her eye medicine.
Yeah.
Rachel's like, what? Stop it. Oh my God. Monica's like, phew, okay. She succeeds in getting the eye drops in, and everyone climbs off Rachel. We'll see you in about 3 to 4 hours. Rachel's stunned on the floor.
Yeah, she just stays there.
I like how Ross pats her belly as he walks away. And that's the end of the episode.
That's the end.
Cut and print. We're going to take another short break. We'll be right back.
Okay, Joe, I have prepared a speed round. Remember to answer as quickly as possible.
Got it.
Which do you like better, pizza or sushi?
Sushi.
Which would you rather wear, pants or a skirt?
A skirt.
Where would you rather live, London or Iceland?
Iceland.
No thinking. Winter or summer?
Winter.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Who would you rather be, Ross or Phoebe?
Phoebe.
Who would you rather be, Garfunkel or Oates?
Which one is Ricky Lindholm again? Garfunkel.
What do you like better, action or comedy?
Comedy.
Would you rather drown or be burned alive?
What?
Who would you rather sleep with, Chandler or Monica?
Put your hands together.
Oh.
All right, we're back.
We are back.
What did we learn from this episode?
Joe, what did you learn?
Phoebe has very detailed dreams. I don't think I dream in that much detail.
Oh.
Joey looks really good as a gladiator, I think. Monica's plan to get the drops in Rachel's eyes was pretty genius.
Yeah, that was almost my favorite moment. It was pretty good.
It was pretty funny. What about you?
As I stated before, I learned that Ross can annoy even in your dreams. I think Phoebe is having trouble dealing with her breakup with Gare.
Aww.
And Monica is freakishly strong.
She may be little, but she's strong. Yeah, tell them what that's from, too.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
That's right. All right, what are your final thoughts?
Joe, I'd enjoy it if you began putting my eye drops in using the Monica method.
You don't give me any trouble.
I'm gonna.
And I would like to see that sweater-vested pack of dogs in Ohio.
Yeah, I think we missed the scene of him
Yeah.
putting sweater vests onto dogs.
So cute. I imagine these pit bulls and Doberman pinchers running around with sweater vests on. All right, what is our sweater vest tracker?
Well, the prayer count was 6,
Yeah.
and we're not counting the 4 from his bag. And then lost to a pack of dogs in Ohio, so still 6.
No.
Sorry, everybody. He's
There
got to be wearing the sweater vest.
yeah.
Like, if we saw the dogs in the sweater vest, it wouldn't count.
That's true. We have no Magnadoodle tracker because we
Nope.
didn't go to the guy's apartment this week.
No.
No,
And they'll be in Vegas next week, right?
That's right. So what's our rating for this episode?
The rating for this episode is 8.1 out of 10 stars with 5,200 ratings. That's on IMDb.
That's right. And one of our favorite listeners wrote in for a
Oh.
review of this episode.
Nice.
Sandy D.
Sandy.
Hey, Misfits! I'm ready with my review for the one with Joey's Big Break, Season 5, Episode 22. This one is funny. The whole eye drop shenanigans for Rachel are hilarious. My favorite outfit is Rachel's gym shirt with jeans.
Nice.
My favorite line is from Joey when he says, Betsy's been dead for 10 years. His facial expressions are so great. When he kicks Chandler out of the taxi and then there is no sidewalks is my favorite moment.
Oh.
It's so sad when Joey arrives on set and everyone is packing up. He's alone there with his balloons. For the record, we definitely need to count the stack of sweater vests. Especially since Chandler will be short some now that there's a pack of well-dressed dogs in Ohio.
Yeah, he lost sweater vests.
Yes. I'm rating this episode 7 out of 10 coffee cups. Thank you for doing the podcast. I look forward to it every Friday. I laugh all the way to work.
Oh, well,
thank
thanks,
you, Sandy. All right, what is next week's episode?
Next week is the one in Vegas, part 1.
All right, what's your synopsis, Adam?
Well, the gang surprises Joey in Vegas. Chandler gets butthurt after learning Monica ate food with Richard. And R&R tried to out-embarrass one another.
It's a fun one.
Fun times.
I can't wait. Are you ready for some maladjusted content?
Yes, I am.
All right. We watched quite a few things because I was gone for a while, and then we had a whole week where I was here. So
Yeah.
We watched this really good movie called Magpie,
Yeah.
starring Daisy Ridley from Star Wars.
Yeah. She was Rey.
Rey in Star
in the
Wars.
newer
yeah.
ones.
Yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, it was not at all what I expected it to be. And when it was over, I think I turned to you and went, oh my God, she effed up that dude. So I'm not going to tell you anymore. Really good. Kind of recommend it if you like thrillers.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
thrillery.
It's good. It's really good. And then we started watching something during dinner because I have to watch something while we're eating because I don't like mouth noises.
Yeah, she doesn't like mouth noises, so we have to drown it out.
Yep. So we started watching a TV show by one of the writers from The Office. It's called St. Denis Medical. So it's kind of like a documentary style, like The
Yeah.
Office, but it takes place in a hospital and it's kind of cute and funny. The girl kid likes it. So.
Yeah.
Then a while back, we talked about this movie called Sisu. Remember?
Yes.
Yes. And so Sisu 2, Fury Road came out, and we watched that the other day.
You know, it's not really called Fury Road. That's
Yeah,
the
I know.
Mad
I was
Max
being
movie.
funny. But it's really funny because it's very out there things that happen to this guy in the first one. Twice as many weird. It's like John Wick on steroids.
Right.
Because John Wick gets his ass kicked, and this guy gets his ass kicked, and then some.
Yeah.
John Wick looks messed up, but he's not bleeding nearly as much as this guy.
Yeah. This guy
But
gets
it's
messed
fun.
up.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's actiony. It's fun. The guy hardly says anything
Yeah.
in the movie. He didn't say anything in the first movie either.
Yeah.
And he's got the cutest, weirdest looking dog.
Yeah.
It's not a poodle, but it's got curly hair. It's so cute. And then last night we watched a Steven Soderbergh movie called No Sudden Move.
Mm-hmm.
It had David Harbour in it, Don Cheadle, Ray Liotta, Kieran Culkin.
Benicio del Toro.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
There was some weird, like, angles and camera stuff, and
Yeah,
it's very talky.
Yeah, very talky. It's like an old noir novel.
Definitely took place in the 50s.
Yeah.
It was funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Fargo, kind of.
Yes.
I
it
got
definitely
that
had
vibe.
a Fargo vibe to it.
Yeah. So if you like Fargo, if you like the TV show Fargo, you might enjoy it.
Yeah. I had
good.
seen it before.
Oh,
I knew
had
you
you?
would like it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just throws stuff on. He doesn't ask anymore. Most of the time I'll be like, nah, I'm okay.
Which is what you said the first time I watched it.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
I'm just kidding. Let's wrap up and let these people go. We're so glad you stumbled across our podcast. If you're enjoying it, please share it with other friends, fans.
Or maybe read it or leave a review.
And if you want to contribute your thoughts or reactions to the podcast, like Sandy D, send us your musings and we'll share them on that episode. You can also write just to say hey.
Come on, we'd like to hear from more of you misfits out there.
Yeah, check the show notes for details. You know how to get a hold of us.
Thanks, Sandy D.
Yes,
again.
we appreciate that contribution, as always.
And Joe, you ready for a cup of coffee?
Always. Who wants a teddy bear with one leg?